Hello, everyone. I didn't realize I was streaming from heaven. Give me a second to try and correct what needs to be corrected. Is that any better? Cool. Didn't realize I was streaming from heaven. What's up, guys? Oh, that's the problem. Oh, that's not the problem. You can tell I'm just getting back from TFCon, and my equipment is it needs calibration again. Normally, this is all already done. How we doing, everyone? Happy Friday. How does that look? Does that look good? Are we good? That looks better. Hey, how's it going, everybody? Happy Friday. I do apologize if I am at a reduced level of energy. When you guys see the entirety of what this trip was, you'll understand. Can y'all hear me well? We good? You can see me, you can hear me? Okay. I like your hair. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Jessica. Oh, Jessica, thank you. So your day one TFCon video, what an honor. Hope I can meet you in the day. Hey, you never know, man. It was an honor to meet a lot of you guys because a lot of you guys were there. I'm gonna get the chat up on this screen. Okay, cool. So it looks like you guys can hear me and see me. Very nice. In my face. So yeah, cheers to everyone on this beloved Friday. Holy crap, what a trip that was. TFCONLA 2024 was the greatest Transformers trip I have ever embarked on. And I got so much footage, you guys won't believe it. My throat is battle damaged. I'm borderline Bumblebee right now. And also just a lot of post-convention funk. But we're here. I had to do this. I pushed this pretty much all day. I mean, all week actually. Where do I begin? Wow, this was amazing. This trip was incredible. Like, actually, it was incredible. I'm gonna be talking about how amazing this was for a while, because it wasn't just the things that we planned, but the things that were not planned that made this trip so remarkable. I'm gonna give some shout outs. What's up, Mark Prime? What's up, Transformers Rollout? Orion Pax 2001. Awesome cut for an awesome person. I love that. Thank you. This actually is part of my haul. I'm going to talk about it. TF Collector, my friend. I'm going to talk about our story too, because that was insane. Oh my gosh. So this is my haul, my TF Connolly haul behind me. Only two no, I lied, three. Three? Where's the other one? Yes. 3 figures out of this I did not get at TFCon, but I want to unbox it in this stream because I just don't have it in me to wait. And there's 1 or 2. So there's 3 figures I'm definitely not going to unbox from this, and 3 of them I will unbox, but they're not from the con. We're going to talk about that. This was the best trip, just in every way. Like meeting my buddies. You know, I hadn't met them in person before. We have been friends in the group chat for a very long time before TFCon, for several months, for years, even in some cases. So getting a chance to be in a space with them and just kind of goof off and have fun, that to me was going to make the trip worth it by itself. But then there's additional things that happened on top of that that just made this thing unforgettable, including the composer of Transformers: Rise of the Beasts, Jean-Luc Bontemps. I want to give a major, 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 major heartfelt thank you to him for his hospitality, for his grace, for his humility, for his kindness, for his trust also to have us in his space, to accompany him uh, in his studio, and also for him to choose us as his entourage for his first ever TFCon. He had not been to any convention, I think he said, at all, and he signed my Transformers: Rise of the Beasts vinyl record. I brought this knowing that he was going to be with us, but I was not expecting him to add the commentary that he added right here. And he said, "Thank you for believing." We're going to talk about all of this, but just stuff like that I was not expecting. Jessica, thank you. Thank you so much, Jessica. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you very much. Much love. Thank you for the super chat. I don't have StreamYard. I'm only streaming from YouTube directly, so I can't put it on the screen. But I see it, and thank you so very much, Jessica, for supporting the channel. Much, much love. So, yes, where do I start? You guys absolutely bodied me. Like, y'all bombarded me with love at TFCONLA on Saturday and Sunday, beyond what I really expected. I mean, I figured, it would happen because it happened last time, but it was far beyond what I thought from last time. There were moments where I couldn't shop. There were moments where I couldn't move. There were moments where I literally, like, at the corner of my eye, I could see people lined up for a picture. What is that? What is that? See, I never had that happen. So I'm just kind of like playing it off, being cool about it, but also in my mind, I'm like, what the heck? Right? But you guys showed so much love. I got so many pictures. I even signed some things, which okay. Like, there's a guy who wanted me to sign his Shockwave Dark of the Moon shirt. I have nothing to do with Dark of the Moon or like the actual production. So to me, that's like crazy. Thank you, Mark Prime. Thank you so much. Hey, let's go. Thank you very much. Ah, that's so nice of you guys. Thank you, Mark Prime. And you're a member. I see the chevron. Thank you so much. Honored to be a part of the Alfonso Nation rollout. Thank you, buddy. I'm honored to have met you guys and to have met the group that I met thanks to this channel. It's just crazy. It's absolutely wild how far we've come. Awesomeness Prime, Jake Prime, Thundermus Prime. We got some primes in the house. We got some primes in the house. I freaking love that. Good to see you guys. Thanks for joining. You guys are fantastic. Like, actually, Republic Cinema, what's up, buddy? Y'all are phenomenal people. Yeah, I signed stuff. I took a gazillion pictures. People were stopping me left and right. There was a moment where I had to leave the dealer room. I had to leave the room and go outside, take a breath, and then I got rushed outside. I got bombarded outside. And mind you, this was right next to Jean-Luc Bontemps, the composer. And people were like, "Alfonso, I love your channel." And I kept going. This was like kind of like a little like a little running joke between me and Jean-Luc. I was like, "Yeah, that's cool, but this guy made the score. You should talk to him." And he was like, "Come on, man, you outing me out here, man. I'm out here incognito in disguise, man." Excuse me. Guys, I'm falling apart. It was a crazy trip. It was a lot of streaming. Um, the temperature in California was like hot and cold, hot and cold. So like all of the execs, pretty much all of us, are like dealing with like post-con sickness or cold or whatever, stuffiness, whatever you want to call it. We're all dealing with it, but it was so incredibly worth it to be in the space. Just trying to gather thoughts because man, this trip was really a lot. Day one, I'm gonna just go through each day and then we're gonna get to the haul. Obviously, I have a lot to unbox. Day one was arrival day. That I just put out on YouTube. I just put up day one. That's just a vlog of us like meeting each other for the first time, which was epic by itself. I was expecting to see. I mean, I'm reading the comments. I was expecting that to be hype because of how excited we all were to meet each other, and it delivered. When we first got into Jake's car, the way we all just collectively lost our minds. We all just and it wasn't rehearsed. We all just started screaming like ah! Like we all just freaking like lost it without even planning it. The second that all the doors closed, we all just because that was the first time we really got a chance to let out emotions because the whole time we were in public. In the airport, we were in public. Outside the airport, we were in public. This was the first time we had our own like moment with like sound insulation, and we just lost it. And then we got to the hotel, and I mean, throughout the entire trip, we were like, "Holy crap, you're like right here. You're like right next to me. Like, what the heck?" Like, wow. I only know you from Discord, from our group chat, but you are now in front of me in the flesh. And we kept like touching each other's shoulder and like grabbing each other's arm. Like, how is this happening? So that by itself was amazing because as friends, I mean, just imagine, guys, you have a like online friends that you have been friends with for so long, and you finally get to meet in person for the first time. It's very surreal, and that's what that was for us on day one. Thank you so much, TRM Studios. Much love. Thank you, man. You guys are so generous. Thank you so much. It says here, my name is Maximus Prime Alfonso. I want to say thank you and your buddies for making the trip amazing. Meeting you was amazing to all our one. Thank you so much, man. Hey, let's go. Look, I was exhausted, not gonna lie to y'all, but I kept the energy, I kept the flow because um a lot of you guys were coming up to me. I had people of all ages. I had children like 4 or 5 years old. No, well, not that young, maybe 6, 7, 10. I had parents walk up to me on behalf of their kids because their kids are like this and they're too shy to come up and talk to me. I've had full blown adults, 6 feet tall, with like big deep voices. Alfonso, man, I watch your channel. I've had people my age. A lot of them were people my age. I had a YouTuber guy ask me for an interview on the spot, and we did an interview on the spot. I've had people who didn't speak English recognize me, and they just kind of like gestured for a picture, and I just kind of caught on and I did it. Thank you so much. Hey, welcome to Prima. Welcome to the Alfonso Nation Army. Thank you for being a member. Thank you guys so much. I love y'all. I love y'all. I love you guys. I love you guys. Primus the creator. Whoa, it's Primus the creator. Oh my god. It ended too soon. And thank you for being a member for so long, Primus. Thank you, buddy. Primus the Creator was one of the execs that I had a lot of fun with on the trip, along with Jake Prime, also his Prime Nick's Plastic Shelf. And surprisingly, Jonique Bontemps. What the heck is that? Literally, what the heck is that, right? It was their first time meeting Jonique, aside from Nick. Nick and I met him on the red carpet in Brooklyn, for Rise of the Beast. But it was their first time meeting him, so that was really like crazy for them too. And also Peter Cullen was their first time meeting Peter Cullen. So anyway, I have so much to talk about, guys. I hope y'all are willing to bear with me here because it's just so much to go through. I'm trying to like summarize so I can get to the figures, but it's not something you can just quickly talk about. Like it's crazy. It's crazy what happened. This was the best Transformers trip, and I told the guys this when I was out there. At the end of it, I think it was like the night before we were all leaving. I said, "This is better than the red carpet." Like actually better than the red carpet, and they were all like, "Whoa!" And I was like, "Yeah, this is better than the Rise of the Beast because the Rise of the Beast red carpet, while it was an honor of mine, it was one of the biggest dreams of mine. Honestly, I had 4 really big dreams. 4 big dreams, if you know what I mean. Sorry. I had 4 really big dreams when I started the channel, and that was one of them. And it happened. So it was a big honor, but like this was more enjoyable, more memorable than that because that was like more of like I'm working, I'm on the red carpet, I gotta do this, I gotta do that, I gotta stay in this spot, I gotta ask these questions, I gotta make sure I'd be out by this time. And it was a lot of like, X, Y, and Z do this by this time. You're on a schedule. This was just fans geeking out the whole week. This was just fans having a blast together, meeting each other for the first time, goofing off the entire time, going eat food, going we did a toy hunt in Hollywood. We did a toy hunt in Hollywood. What is that? We went to the Chinese theater in Hollywood. I got to put my hand where Chris Evans did his handprint. We looked everywhere for Peter Cullen's. We couldn't find it, but I found Chris Evans. And that was a big deal for me because y'all know how much I love him. We did, and then we have an exclusive video that I'm gonna be putting out, and the other execs are gonna be putting out also afterwards is the studio interview tour with Jonique Bontemps, and he did like sample some original, unused, never heard before scores or versions of scores we have already, on top of confirming like an upcoming release. So like once again, so much. Like where do I start? Like where do I so I'm gonna just start chronologically. So yeah, day one was Arrival. Day two was Universal Studios. Another major thing for me because that was something that as a kid I've always wanted to go to. Not there in person, but there in spirit. Thank you so much, TF Collector. Much love to you, buddy, and thank you for being a member for so long. It's so awesome. You're so awesome. TF Collector is a part of this story too because the reason why I met Peter Cullen this time around was for TF Collector in the chat. He's an exec. He couldn't make it. I felt really bad. I wanted to do something for him. So I wanted to get him a Peter Cullen autograph so he could have something out of the trip too. But then things happened. I'm going to get to that. Day two, Universal Studios, major childhood dream of mine to go to the Transformers ride. That thing was a blast. And that thing was a blast. And just there's stuff that happened. Like our first time getting into the ride, it broke. What are the odds? Like years and years and years of me wanting to get to this ride. We get on the ride breaks first time. And we're all just like, what the heck? Now to me, like personally, I was kind of glad because I was screaming the entire ride and my throat was hurting. So I was like, I get a breath. I get to take a breath. But because it broke, the Nest crew staff people had to evacuate us from evac. We hopped off. We got a behind the scenes look of the ride, which we wouldn't have seen if it was working. Then they gave us a VIP pass to ride it again and skip the line the next time. And I asked the guy, and he was like, yeah, we're going to fix it today. So you'll be able to ride it today. So even though crazy things happened, like it breaking, we were able to ride it again, skipping the line, going into a different section of the ride, the VIP section, to get more footage. And then the second time it worked. And we actually got to experience it. Just stuff like that, and oh my gosh, guys. And then after the ride, we go into the Universal shop, and I'm gonna get to the figures, guys. I'm sorry, but this was really a lot. I'm trying to get it out. We go into the Universal shop. We're all freaking losing it because we're fans. We're like seeing all Transformers merch. This guy, I'm looking at the keychains. Where's my keychain? It's not the keychain, but I'm looking at the pins, right? This guy taps me on my shoulder while I'm like shopping, and he goes, "Oh, what did he say?" He said something like along the lines of, "Hey, man, what did he say?" He said something about like Alfonso. He said my name. And so I'm thinking, oh, wow, it's an Alfonso Nation fan because we had gotten recognized outside of the opening gates. I was like, oh, it's an Alfonso Nation fan. Cool. I'll play it off. It's cool. And I was like, hey, how you doing? And then he was like, I just met you, actually. And I was like, what are you talking about? And he was like, I just met you. And I'm like, what do you mean? What do you? And I realized that moments before that, I had just met the Optimus Prime guy that is in the costume. So this guy knows someone who works behind the scenes. And I was like, what the heck? Actually, what's going on? He showed me his tattoo where Peter Cullen signed his arm, and he tattooed Peter Cullen's autograph on his arm with like Optimus Prime and Megatron. Like, I mean, just stuff like that happened. Well, because he knew someone who was working behind the scenes, he gave us a free VIP access to the Mario ride, the Bowser's Revenge ride. So we got to ride Mario completely free. We skipped like an hour and a half to 2 hours of a line. And that was a blast too. That was actually my favorite ride aside from Transformers because that was incredible. I grew up with Mario, so like it was a really big deal. And the Mario thing it's incredible too. So there is so much that happened, guys. That's just I'm just day 2. Day 3 was supposed to be the toy hunt, the exact toy hunt in Hollywood. We started the day off. We're gonna do it, and we were going to do a tour of the 2007 movie locations in Los Angeles because, as you guys know, the '07 film was largely shot in LA. There's a lot of signature locations. I had all the addresses and everything lined up. We were going to do a tour after the toy hunt. We're in the middle of the toy hunt or near the end, and I get hit up by Jonique Bontemps, the composer of Transformers Rise of the Beasts, being like, yo, and he said, quote, has the Eagle landed? And I'm like, the Eagle landed 2 days ago. We've been here. We're just, making content. And he's like, oh, cool, because I want to invite you guys to my studio. I literally, like, I was like, so I like, we were in I can't even talk. We were in a Funko Pop store in, I think it was Hollywood Boulevard, if I'm not mistaken. I forgot where it was. We were in a Funko Pop store, this major Funko Pop store. I immediately texted the chat. I said, calling all executives right now, emergency meeting right now at the Chris Evans Funko. Of course, I picked that one. Everybody all gathered, and I told them what happened, and we all just like took off. So there was a moment where we're all just like rushing down Hollywood Boulevard, trying to get back to the car to make it to the studio because that unplanned thing. We got to the studio, and I'm not gonna tell y'all nothing about the studio. I'm gonna wait to the video. I'm gonna gatekeep that. It was so cool. We got to the studio. We met Jeanique Bontemps. He gave us some. It was awesome. The whole thing was a blast. And like just to kind of give you guys a tease, it was kind of like an interview that turned into a full blown party. That's all I'm gonna tell you. It was remarkable. Jeanique, thank you so much, buddy. You made all of our days. And we were already going to meet him the day after, but he invited us the day before. So that was kind of good because it gave the execs time to get their emotions out, meeting him for the first time. And so all of this was before TFCONLA. I haven't even gotten to TFCon yet. TFCon had not started when all of that took place. So by the time TFCon rolled around, we were all just like starstruck, blown away, exhausted. What the heck? Holy crap. Trying to figure out life. Then TFCon hits. And man, everything just took off from there. The fans, the figures, the photo ops. We met up with Jonique at the event. The crowds. Dude. The movie screenings. My voice is shot because of all of that. The way we were screaming in the movie screening, like the '07 and the Dark of the Moon movie, two of the best Transformers films. They picked the right ones. They know what they're doing. They know what's up. They like to crap on Bayverse, but they know what's up. Because if they were all confident that G1 was the best, this is the G1 reunion. They would have had an '86 film, but no, they had '07 and Dark of the Moon. That's what they did. That's what they did, and they know better. They know what's up, man. People like hating on Michael Bay, but they know that he's hype. He's hype. Sorry. So TFCon was a blast. People like meeting me left and right. I had like 30% of the time to actually shop because I kept getting, stopped for pictures. And I mean, everybody was incredibly sweet. I got a gift. Somebody gave me this. A fan gave me this from the con. It's like a little wristband. She gave some of the execs some too, but I got the Optimus Prime one. She made like a little Optimus Prime wristband thing. So cute, stuff like that. Um, just memories, People wanted me to sign their stuff. Craziness. And then Sunday rolled around and Peter Cullen, as if the whole thing wasn't insane enough. Peter Cullen. We get to the Peter Cullen thing, and we were in the line for longer than I had anticipated. I was really exhausted from everything at that point, and I was really starting to come down with like the sniffles, and I was really starting to get under the weather, and it was getting really bad. And I was toughing it. I was really toughing it. I was trying to, tough this trip through. So I'm in the Peter Cullen line, completely miserable, but I'm standing there fighting. We get inside the Peter Cullen thing, y'all. We get inside of the Peter Cullen thing. Sorry, Optimus. I'm standing there. It's me and then his awesomeness Prime next to me. Peter Cullen's wife is right in front of me. Peter Cullen is right there in front of me. But he's talking to awesomeness. It's my turn next. All I did was say 3 words. I said, "How are you?" to Peter Cullen's wife. She had her hat, she had her fedora. She was looking down. And I'm gonna try to reenact this as best as I can, but my voice is really shot. This is literally what she was doing. She was kind of looking like this for a bit. She had her head down, so the fedora was blocking me. And then I go, "How are you?" She goes, "How are you?" Oh my God, Alfonso! Oh my God, you're so awesome! And like stood up, walked around the table behind Peter, and gave me the biggest hug. What is that? Like when she did that, I was like, I kind of did like that. Like that was my reaction because I wasn't expecting that. I was like, I thought she was saying, "Hello, how are you?" She like got up and like started screaming and like, "What is going on?" And she walked around. She gave me the biggest hug. She was like, I forgot the words. I do have a video of this, but I'm probably not going to share it because the TFCon were like, "Oh my God, no Viagra or whatever." But then I see people. I'm seeing footage. People are putting stuff from TFCONLA 2024, video of them meeting Peter Cullen on YouTube. I'm seeing it. So I'm probably going to share it because this is insane. She got up, she gave me a hug. She was saying that she watches my content, that she's been showing it to Peter, that Peter doesn't have social media, but she's been watching, what people are saying online. And Peter is really grateful. And, he's really appreciative of this and that, and the other. And then I get to Peter and I tell him, I said, "Mr. Cullen, round 5." And he recognized me this time. Peter Cullen recognized me this time. And he replied and he said, "Round 5." And I'm like, what is happening? I said some other stuff. He said some other stuff. But I was so caught up in the adrenaline, I forgot what was said. And that's why I like to record stuff because when you come down from emotion, you don't remember stuff. Peter Cullen signed my MDLX 30 Optimus Prime and literally wrote round 5 because this was my 5th time meeting him. Now, back to the story. This was not supposed to be mine. I didn't get this for me. I literally bought, me and Nick's Plastic Shelf pitched in to buy this MDLX figure for TZ Collector in the chat. He's an exec who couldn't make it to TFCon. I stood in that line. I toughed the elements to meet Peter Cullen, get it signed, so I can give this to TZ Collector so he can have a signed Peter Cullen autograph. It wasn't even for me. But then I wasn't expecting him to personalize it with round 5 because it was so. I'm like, TZ Collector is going to refuse it. He's going to refuse it. I literally said that right away. Anyway, so yeah, in which he did. He refused it. So as soon as I walk out the door, I didn't leave the area. I stayed in the doorway because Prime is the creator and Jake Prime were behind me in line about to meet them. So I wanted to see them, meet him, right? I was going to wait for them to leave the room. But they took forever. I was like, what's happening, right? So they're talking to Peter. I'm kind of hearing what's going on, but not really. And he kind of signs it or whatever. And then I see them take the object, the sword, and they're wiping it as if they messed up or made a mistake. So I'm like, okay, okay, it's fine. He's probably just going to sign it again and they'll be cool. So they're wiping it and whatever. They're trying to get rid of the thing to try to sign it again. And then I think he managed to do it again. And then they're off to the side and they're hugging each other. Prime is the creator, Jake Prime hugging each other. And obviously, he had just met Peter Cullen. It's an emotional thing. That's everybody who meets him for the first time cries because he's a legend. He's amazing. So I understood. I was like, wow, this is amazing. I'm actually seeing this. Peter Cullen's wife gets up from where she's sitting. She walks around the table again to throw away some markers. She had some markers and some napkins that had been used by Peter. So she throws it away in the trash. On her way back from the trash can, she wraps her arms around Prime is the creator and Jake Prime. Because they're standing on the side crying. And I'm like, so I'm like, okay, they're not gonna be walking out of the room anytime soon. Me and Jimmy are like standing there, like, oh my God, what do we do? What do we do? What do we do? Because I'm standing there. The TFCon staff doesn't care at this point. So I'm like, do I go back in? Do I just go back in? Because they're standing there talking to them. They're just having a conversation on the side. It's like, do I go back in? I don't want to go back in. I shouldn't go back in. And I'm like debating it. And Jimmy's like, dude, you need to go back in. Go back in. You need to do this. Do it. Do it. Do it. Do it. So he's like pushing me back in. And I'm like, okay, okay. So I kind of like get to the doorway and I look and I see that nobody's guarding the door. So I walk right back into the room and I join the conversation. She gives me another hug. And that's when she starts to tell me, Peter Cullen's wife, about the content that they've been watching and how Peter Cullen doesn't have social media. He's kind of old school. He doesn't want social media. He likes to just live in the moment, but he knows what's going on because she has social media and his other family and friends have social media. And she has been watching the things I've been putting out for Peter and showing it to him. She even thanked me specifically for the coverage I did on his Lifetime Achievement Award. She was like, I'm so grateful for that because, other, I guess other mediums have the entire show, but we did a cut of just Peter Cullen's segment. So she shows it to her family and her friends and to Peter's family and friends, which is the same family. They're married. And through that is how they were able to watch the replay of the show because I put it on YouTube and I put it on Twitter. And I'm standing here like, what? Is it because that's the greatest honor. That's the greatest honor. My hero, even knowing who I am, much less watching what I put out. That's the highest honor I could probably imagine. And she was just thanking me for the kind words and for just the love towards him. And I'm like, he's my hero, ma'am. He's my hero. The love is mutual. And she was saying, he's still going really strong. She's saying he's really feeling the love from the fans, and he's willing to go out of his way for the fans because of how much love they've shown to him. And she says he doesn't say it much, he doesn't express it much like in person, or he tries to, but he loves and appreciates the fans more than he can articulate, more than he can express. And I'm like, about to like freaking cry in front of her. She gave us all like 10 different hugs. Jimmy, by the way, Optimus Prime had joined me at this point. We were all like talking in one big group. And I'm just like, wow. And then it got to the point where, we were kind of blocking the exit. And the TFCon staff was like, okay, guys, time to move on through. And I can see the look on her face. She was like, all right, okay, I guess we have to keep going. But it was so nice to meet you guys, X, Y, and Z. Gave us all hugs again. Told me her name. I'm not going to share the name because when I look on Google and stuff, they have the name concealed. So out of respect for I think they want to keep a lot of that stuff private because they want to, they don't want to. So I'm not going to say her name. Some of you might know it, some of you may not. I'm not going to say it because I don't know. It just seems like it's a private thing that they want to keep because it's not on like the public online stuff, whatever. But she told me her name. She was very sweet. I mean, very nice. She was like, oh, she was like thanking me for my enthusiasm. She's like, your enthusiasm and your energy and your love for the franchise is so contagious. Keep it going. Like, just, I mean, encouraging the hell out of me, guys. Like, what's happening, dude? We all leave the room. And when I tell you, we all just went straight for the corner of the wall. And we all just leaned on each other and started crying. We were all just bawling our eyes out. Like, literally, the first thing we did, I think this is on video because I think Jimmy was still recording. But there's a clip of us all just crying, just letting out emotion. We all just like magnetically went to the corner of the wall and just leaned on each other's shoulders and just cried for probably a minute and a half to 2 minutes. And yeah, guys, and that is how we sealed off TFCONLA, among all the other legendary things that happened. So the trip is amazing. If I ever put out any video, um, Cry just as predicted. Yeah, no, it's the greatest honor. I mean, I was in shock, but her love towards all of us, not just me, but all of us, even people that she had never seen before. She knew who I was, but she didn't know who Jake was. She didn't know who Primus the Creator was. She didn't know who Jimmy was, but she showed us all the same measure of love, the same measure of regard, humanity. She talked to all of us as equals, and that means a lot, especially to them. And so, holy crap. I was an emotional wreck the entire time. I think I concluded the video like teary because I don't know what to do. Like, what do I do? There is video of that where she recognized me because I wasn't recording, but my buddy was recording. I got a video of Frank Walker before they said that you couldn't record. Because Frank Walker was in the room too. He was on the other side of the room. I may put out, like when I put out the video, I might do a very, very small segment of the video. But I won't put out the whole thing. I'm not going to put out the whole thing. Well, I might. I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do, honestly. I don't know how to handle that. Because I feel like, the rule you can't record is just because TFCon can't get any profit from it. Because it's your own personal video. But like if you pay for your ticket to meet for that interaction, you should be able to be allowed to record that interaction. So you can relive it. It's your phone. It's your moment, It's your conversation. It's your exchange. And I did it last year. It was no issue. So I don't know. Well, I'm still figuring out what I'm going to put out, if I'm going to put out any video from that moment. But there is a vertical clip. But anyway, this was the greatest honor of my life. This was the greatest honor of my life. For Peter Cullen to know who I am. For his wife to know who I am. For them to watch my content. I'm going to stop talking before I start crying on YouTube Live. Because I don't... It's gonna revive some emotions for me. Because I don't know what to do. So let's get into the haul. We're 40 minutes in. The first part of the haul I'm going to show to the execs if y'all are watching. I do have a part of Daddy Scourge. So there was a standee of Scourge that Nick's Plastic Shelf brought. And I think we all ripped off a piece just as like a souvenir. Because it was a running joke. We were like doing a lot of dumb stuff with Scourge in the hotel room. So there's that. A big shout out to Awesomeness Prime. Because this is a gift from Awesomeness Prime to me. He was trying to get me to buy it the whole time, but because, I was trying to spend money on the con and everything, I couldn't do it. He ended up just gifting me this. This is the KO MP44 Optimus Prime. I have never owned the MP44 mold, mainly because the actual MP44 is too much, and I just never pulled the trigger on the KO yet. Thanks to Awesomeness Prime, he's here officially, and he's pretty sick. He's not perfect, but he's pretty nice. So MP44, I got him looking amazing, and I'm a big fan of this figure so far. Not that many complaints. Just gotta, he's a little finicky, but beautiful cartoon version of Optimus Prime for G1. And perfect for a G1 reunion, you know? Really nice. I'm gonna read some comments because I know I just did like a full rundown, which is not even a full rundown, but I just did like some brief. I'm gonna read some comments. You gotta keep that thing sealed. Yes, Mr. Cheesy Clown, I do intend to keep the Peter Cullen signed thing. It's gonna stay in the box. That's a piece of history. It stays as is. I'm not unboxing it. Have you watched Invincible? I have not. Any luck of finding Rise of the Beast new series leader Optimus Primal? You know what's amazing? He's never shown up at all since he first dropped, and I found him right after I came back from TFCon. For the first time ever, I found Primal in store. Now I have him because I ordered him because he wasn't showing up, but he finally showed up. This was the first time I seen him since he released last year, a few days ago, and it was only one left. Truly remarkable. It only shows how far you've come, Alfonso. And I can speak for myself when I say you are and have been my hero for a long time. Thank you, man. That's so nice, man. Thank you so much, man. That's so cool. That's so cool. Guys, that is so cool. Oh my gosh. Thank you, buddy. And shout out to you too. I got you. I got you because you're in this hall. You're in this hall. But thank you, Thundermus. Appreciate that, man. I, it's a dream come true, honestly to be here and for Peter Cullen to know who I am. Just that by itself. Just it is beautiful, Jake. It is. Where was cameraman? Cameraman. We did film some stuff, and also big shout out to Jake Prime and to Nick's Plastic Shelf for helping us with footage. They were incredibly generous, getting shots and B-roll, and they were helping with the pictures when the fans came up. You guys are legends. Thank you so very much. I could not have done any of that without you guys, and I'm so incredibly glad y'all were there, not only to just help, but to experience it with us. And I hope that you guys have unforgettable memories. Thank you so much for helping with the content as well, guys. Um, why did you guys want to meet in person for TFCon? It's a good question. It was an idea at first, just like, hey, it'd be really cool if we all just like met in person. And we were like, yeah, we should all meet in person, but like, when should we meet in person? For what reason? And TFCons are always a good reason for fans to come together because it's big Transformers events. So we thought about TFCon LA, and that was the big 40th anniversary thing. So it was like a big event. So we just kind of mutually decided that it was a good time to do it then. And it was enough time in advance because we started planning this back in September of last year, which was a long time. So we had a lot of time in advance to prepare and actually make this happen. And surprisingly, it happened. And I couldn't have been happier with how the result ended up being. I've watched the video 10 times, no exaggeration. Jake has been dying for my day one to drop, for all of our videos to drop. I just see that Awesomeness Prime, his video dropped, so I'm going to watch his video after this. But yeah, and you know, I got like 5 more videos for TFCONLA. So we just getting started. Hope you guys are enjoying the mini series. Please go show it some love. I really wanted the series to do well. TZ Collector says, just by the way, I was able to snag 1 of 50 of the G1 MDLX Prime. So now yes. Well, I'm glad you managed to get one because they are limited edition. And I thought they were sold out when I got there, but they were not. They had some. So that was cool. But I'm glad you got one. I hope that Peter goes to Orlando so that way you can make it to that one and he could sign it. Are you doing a boxing? Yes, I will be doing a boxing. But I had to take some time to unpack what just happened. Because this was not an ordinary TFCon. Meeting my brothers. Meeting, fantastic. I got the thumbs up. I'm going to do 2 thumbs up. I think that's the fireworks. Or no, confetti. Or balloons. Anyway, it's not working. Oh, cool. Meeting my brothers, meeting Jonique again, you know, doing the studio tour, the toy hunt, TFCon itself, everything was incredible. Which screening did you enjoy more, 07 and Dark of the Moon? Dark and the Moon is my favorite movie, but I think the '07 film, for some reason, that one just I don't know. I guess because that was the first one I ever did. I don't know. Anyway, so let's get to the haul. All right, let's get to it. So MP44KO Prime. Thank you, Awesomeness Prime. I got this little cool beat. Uh, I got this from Universal Studios, which is one of the things I really wanted to do was to get something from Universal because I love their souvenirs. My biggest thing I wanted for Universal was the evac figure, but he's discontinued. They're not selling him anymore. And I have to pay like an ungodly price to get him online. I may end up paying one of those prices because I really want the Universal evac figure. I've always wanted that figure. I've always wanted that figure. And I could have gotten him online over the years, but I wanted to get him at the shop, but I took too long to actually get there, and now he's discontinued. I got these 2 pins. I got the Autobot pin, but that pin is it's really nice 3D. I got Optimus Prime Bayverse pin, both from Universal Studios. Cool. Janique Bontemps, thank you so much. This is another part of the story I didn't even get to. The words he said to me, thanking me for believing in the work and just stuff like y'all. The words he said to me on this trip, I will never forget. That is the official autograph. Unbelievable. I also got this from the Universal Studios store. My favorite shirt in the shop. I know I had to go in for Bayverse. This is the coolest thing, dude. This is the coolest thing, dude. Bumblebee, Optimus, Evac, and Megatron, Universal Studios. Fun fact, I have been looking for a movie shirt for like the entire week leading up to TFCon because I wanted a movie shirt for the toy hunt and I didn't find it. So I was going to just wear my toy hunt Alfonso Nation merch. I found this the day before in Universal and I wore it. And I wasn't the only one. Prime is the creator bought one, hat one, and Jimmy, also this Prime. So we were all 3 wearing the same shirt. And then Jake and Nick had both the Nest Global Alliance hat, like a camo hat. So we were all kind of representing each other. It's super cool. This is not one of my favorite Transformers themed shirts ever. Next up, this is a thing that I got. Well, this was a gift from Primus the creator. I told him long time before this how much I've been a fan of Transformers all these years, but I never had an official throw blanket. All these years, never had a throw blanket for Transformers. He gave me one of his personal throw blankets, Transformers. And he surprised me with that because I didn't know he was going to do that. So thank you, Primus the creator. I'm going to try to back up and stand up and really show the whole thing. But this is a full-blown Transformers throw blanket. And it's so sick. Oh my gosh, bro. It's Prime and Bumblebee. Yeah, and it's a big blanket too. Prime is the creator. I will cherish this. I will cherish, especially because it came from you. I will cherish this no matter the cost. This is in really good hands. I can't believe I have this. This is gonna probably stay in the studio because it's Transformers themed. Thank you so much, Promise the creator. This means a lot. I did. There it is. He commented about it. Thank you so much. And then I also got this Optimus Prime mug from Universal Studios. I saw this and I was like, there's no shot. I'm passing up on this. No shot. It's a full-blown head sculpt of Bayverse Prime. And inside of the ring, it says Universal Studios. Inside. I have a drink in there right now, so I'm not going to completely flip it over. But I thought this was really cool. And on the handle, it says Transformers. I couldn't pass it up. It was $30 for that. It was a lot, but this is a massive mug. All right. Oh, guys. Hey, guys. Remember my my Terracon chain? Remember that? I would wear the golden Terracon chain, and people would comment and be like, "Hey, bro, where'd you get that drip? Where you get that drip?" Oh, y'all are getting ads? Y'all are getting ads during the stream? What the heck? It doesn't normally do it like during the stream. I thought normally it does it when the stream is done and then is replaying it. Then they play the ads. I'm so sorry. Y'all are getting ads in the middle of the stream. I'm so sorry. Okay, wait. Can I disable that? I will disable it if I can. Um, Awesomeness Prime, I see your video. I see your video. I'm gonna watch it. Let's see. I'm gonna turn off the monetization for the stream, and hopefully that stops the ads. I just disabled monetization, so y'all shouldn't get any ads at all. I don't know why. Normally it does it for the replay, not for the live. I don't know. YouTube has been changing some things, so if y'all are still getting it, I'm sorry, but I turned it off. Maybe try refreshing also. If you refresh the page, maybe you might not get them anymore. Anyway, so yeah, remember the Terracon chain? You guys are like, oh my god, where's the drip? Yeah, I remember that too. I remember that too. You guys remember Terracon chain? Yeah, same. If only I could get like one more chain. If only I could just get one more. So, fun fact. Your boy is swag. Big ball and shot calling. So the Terracon chain I'm talking about in question here is this one, the golden one, right? I had this for the longest. This is the one I got for Transformers Rise of the Beasts, that era. I got this at TFCONLA 2023. Everybody and their moms were like, what the heck? Where'd you get that from, right? I'm like, I got it at TFCon, but it's a local vendor. They don't have an online shop. Or so I thought. I saw those same people at TFCon this year, and they were like, yo, we would like to give you some to give away on your channel. That's right. I'm not keeping all this. Are you kidding me? I'm a fan, but I ain't crazy. So I'm gonna be giving away some of these. This is an Autobot logo. It's a black one, really sick. This is a Decepticon logo. This one I'm probably gonna keep. I'm really sorry, but I don't have a Decepticon one. So it's white and purple. Beautiful. I got another Terracon chain, but this one's like a different color. He gave me like different colors. Terracon, but like it's kind of like a silver with a gray. And then I have this really cool, like, this reminds me of Shattered Glass because it's like an Autobot logo, but it's like the purple Kaon colors. Really nice. Like Dark Energon, but Autobot. And this one I actually purchased from myself. So I went over there to purchase one. That's why I went. I went back because I wanted to buy me another one. And then they ended up giving me all the ones I just showed you. This is the one that I bought to keep. Pure silver and chrome Autobot logo. Freaking sick. This is neutrals. You can wear it with any color. Matter of fact, I can represent right this second. And it's so freaking cool. I love the silver on this. It's so dope, dude. Like, that's so clean. You can, like, upgrade any, like, freaking outfit with this. So, Autobot and Terracon are, like, mine that I actually paid for. The rest of them are gifted to me by them. And they do actually have an Etsy shop where you can buy online. I think you can order online and they can make you some. I was like, because they make these giant signs for the wall. I was like, hey guys, by the way, cool. Yeah, I have a logo and it would be so dope, like actually dope, if you guys made a sign for my wall reflective like this with my logo. And they were like, dude, we can do it. We have a laser freaking factory or whatever, and we can make it happen. Just like, please. So I'm gonna hit them up. I'm gonna put their social media. They have a very, very small page, small account Nobody really knows who they are, but they're about to know now because Alfonso Nation's about to blow it up. You know what I'm saying? So the Terracon chain, this, the Autobot chain, this, and probably this one. Cool. Probably the Decepticon one. These three I'm probably going to keep for me. But the rest of them, the others, I'm going to give away. Okay. So those three I'm going to keep. But I have this one, once again, Autobot. I got two Autobot ones and a Terracon one. And yeah, so these I'm probably going to give away on the channel because I don't need all of that. But yeah, freaking awesome. Give me 1 second. 1 second. One second. Can you also hear me? Can you also hear me? Can you still see me? Everybody good? Okay. Okay, cool. I got a call, so but when I get a call on my MacBook, and sometimes it ships the mic to the FaceTime instead of the live stream. When you have Apple, anyway. So let's see if you guys can hear me. Okay, let's get to the haul, shall we? Look at that. TFCONLA 2024, insane. Actually, I'm gonna give me 1 sec. Let's get to the haul, baby. I'm gonna add some better lighting in here. Is that better? Or is that worse? Is that better or worse? That looks worse. I look, it's been a while since I set this up. Hang on, let me just turn it off. Yeah, there you go. You can see the background better. If it's not the best quality, I apologize. I didn't realize that my camera lost calibration. I didn't even test it. All right. JJ Prime, what's up? What's up, Figment? What's up, Random Reviewer? What's up, Mitchell? What's happening February 9th? Stay tuned. So this Transformers Rise of the Beast Scorponok. It's not part of my TFCon haul, but it is a figure. This is the Legacy United Chase. I did not find him at TFCon. I found him after TFCon. But I wanted to get him because I like police car Transformers. I really do. And so this has been here since before I left for TFCon. And including Pablo Sweep. Let's go, Pablo Sweep. Rise of the Beast Wheeljack, finally. I never owned the main line. I skipped the main line on purpose because I just wanted to have the official Studio Series release. Because everything else is Studio Series I have from my collection, so I'm going to keep the trend going. But I got freaking Pablo. But I never actually unboxed him because I was preparing to leave for the trip along with him. I was going to make a video, a Teletraan unboxing episode, where I unbox both of these in one video. But because I'm so exhausted and I have so many videos lined up already, I might just crack them open in this stream, if that's okay. I'm sorry. I'll go home. Cool. I just probably pressed all the wrong keys. Can you hear me still? Okay. So, big shout out to Thundermus Prime. Thundermus Prime, he is still here. I was about to say that. If you're still here, Thundermus Prime surprised me with this amazing gift. So I was shopping in a dealer room at TFCon. Thundermus was like on my hip all the time, like, helping me out, having a blast. And he had bought this already. And I was telling him, Transformers Prime figures is what's really on my list. And he was like, okay, here you go. And just gave me this, which is incredibly nice of him. This was way more than what it should have costed, and so I'm so grateful to you, Thundermist, for this incredible gift. Anything Transformers Prime is the key to my heart. Y'all know that. And I had this figure when I was young, but I ended up not keeping him. I think because my young self was very aggressive, and the figure was falling apart just from the heavy usage. And I also was missing a blade. But now I have a brand new sealed Transformers Prime RID Ratchet from Hasbro. Beautiful packaging. The packaging just by itself just brings so many memories back. Ratchet officially for Transformers Prime. Looking freaking amazing. One of the things I wanted to do on this trip was get these figures back, to grow the TFP collection. And they had TFP stuff, but man, they were costly. One Shockwave was 100. One Breakdown was 100. So if I get each one on the list, it's like more than the price of a 3-0. I should have just got the 3-0 at that point. So yeah, thank you, Thundermus Prime. Huge thank you for that gift. That I will cherish that. Thank you very much. Oh, thank you, Thunderman. When it comes to my hero, I get him nothing but the best. Much love, buddy. Thank you so much, man. You guys are fantastic. You guys are fantastic. Next up, this was during the toy hunt. I got the Jada Diecast Peterbilt Optimus Prime truck, but it's a small one. We were literally on the toy hunt, not finding much, but I have the large Peterbilt truck. I have the large Western Star truck. I have the large Rise of the Beast truck and the small versions as well, for some reason, of both the Western Star and the Rise of the Beast. So this was the last one I needed, to have a large and a small version of all of them. It's the last one I needed. And I found it in LA and I copped it. Matter of fact, I didn't even find it. Jake spotted it. I think Jake was the one that spotted it, showed it to us, and then I immediately copped it during our toy hunt coming soon. Had to get it. That was an impulse purchase. I'm not going to lie. We talked about this incredible moment. Signed by Peter Cullen. Never going to take this out. So this is going to stay here. Next up, this is also from Universal Studios. We were surprised to see this Optimus Prime mold in Universal Studios. This is a beautiful souvenir that I'm probably not going to open either because of what it represents. But this is the Bayverse Prime Optimus. This is a Universal Studios exclusive. And it's basically this, which is freaking cool. I used to have a figure like this, so it's really nice to see this. It's from Revenge of the Fallen, it says, but it has the Dark of the Moon abs, so I don't think Universal really cares about getting it all right, but I do think it is special, and I'm probably going to keep it closed and sealed just like the Peter Cullen one, because this is signed by the execs. So we each signed something that we all took home with one another. My signature here, Awesomeness Prime there. Prime is the creator. Nick's Plastic Shelf and Jake Prime. We all signed it as a souvenir, something from each of us. I think Prime is the creator also has one of these, and I think Jake has one of these too. And it's signed just like this. So we all have ours. And then Awesomeness Prime, for some reason, wanted us to sign his Rise of the Beast vinyl. The vinyl that he got Jonique to sign. He wanted us to sign it too, which is crazy. So that's what he took home. And we signed something for Nick as well, I think. I forgot what it was we signed for Nick, but we all signed something for each other and took it home. So that's part of it. But I'm not taking this out the box. It's staying in a box. This is the figure, boys. Y'all. Oh my gosh. I paid one second. So I never owned this figure in my life. And this is my favorite show. Favorite Prime. This is my first time having this figure. A lot of people actually say that, they grew up with this figure. I never did, but I grew up with the show. This is the Transformers Prime Autobot leader Optimus, but it's the Beast Hunters Voyager class. And this thing is absolutely beautiful. This thing is beautiful. Bro, one of the main things I wanted to do is expand my Transformers Prime collection this year. And it's happening. I finally have Beast Hunters Prime. He is coming out of the box tonight. It's happening. Now, I wanted to get an upgrade kit for him. I've been looking around everywhere, and it's good. It's basically extinct. But there's an upgrade kit for him that exists that gives you the Gatling gun that he has and a new like a better head sculpt. But it's sold out everywhere. I even tried to find like eBay, Mercari. I tried looking everywhere. Nowhere to be found. But somebody had it in person at TFCon LA, and I took a picture of it. And I was gonna buy that figure with the upgrade kit, but it wasn't for sale. It was just for display. And I'm like, why would you do it? Why would you do it? This is the picture of what that figure plus the upgrade kit looks like. Cool. Gonna lower the brightness. This is what it looks like. That is one of the sickest things, dude. He's got this chrome minigun, the upgraded head sculpt with the battle mask, and the Star Saber, like a better Star Saber. Look at that minigun. Look at that minigun. I want that, but I'm probably not going to have it. It's okay. To have the figure itself is really cool. We're going to get him open. I got skids and mud flap. About to get my sexy on with the green. So the reason why I chose to just go for these, not only because of the nostalgic packaging, right? But also because I have Studio Series Devastator and I want to have the twins to pose on that shelf. I've been wanting to do that. And I'm not willing to wait for Studio Series. I'm just not. Like, I don't think they're going to do it because they're controversial characters. So they're probably not going to put them in the lineup. Hopefully they do. But when I saw that the leaked listings for 2025 and 2026 Studio Series didn't have them in the list, I don't think they were in the list. That means we're not going to get them anytime soon. So I'd rather just go back to getting some nostalgia, getting some of the figures. I had this exact mud flap when I was young. So this is like part of my old original first ever collection. When I saw this, and I got them both for $30 a piece, couldn't pass on that. Mint in box, 30 a piece. Couldn't pass on it. So really happy to have Skids and Mud Flap, the Mecha Live versions. This is Tuner Mud Flap, and this is the exact one that I had when I was young. So sick. They had the regular Mud Flap, but it sold. Somebody bought it. So this is going to be unboxed, taking these out tonight. And last but not least, Megatron. This was one of the main figures I wanted to find at TFCon. Mainly because I don't know when the heck he's going to show up in my city. Some people are disappointed that I got this because they want to see me freak out in Walmart, my toy hunts. They want to see me go crazy. And I understand that I do, but I was having such a blast. I didn't care. I actually wasn't going to get this. I blame Primus, the Aha Yaha, for pressuring me basically to get this. This was priced more than the leader class, which is why I was going to pass on him. Until I turned around and I saw that Primus bought him. And I'm like, you're not about to do that and I not get one. Are you kidding me? You're not about to buy this and I don't. Like, that's not going to happen. So I went back and I was like, oh yeah, bet. I caught me one. Studio Series, Bumblebee movie, leader class, concept art Megatron, the octuple changer, who can basically shapeshift like Mirage into anything that he wants. And wasn't in the movie, but is a killer figure. And I actually got a chance to hold this in hand out of the packaging because Thundermus Prime bought it and he was like passing it around for people to check out at the movie screening. I'm so happy to have this. This is one of the main things I was hoping to find. I didn't think I was going to get my hands on it because it was such high demand, but because of the high price, that's why I was able to still find some. Should we tell them, Primus? Should we tell them how much we spent? Should we give it away? I don't think we should tell you. You know what? It's not important. It's not important. What's more important is that the fact that we have this and it's here. Guys, oh my gosh. Another crazy thing. A fan walks up to me and goes, "Hey, Alfonso, love your channel," right? Like everybody else does. Like, okay, cool. He reaches into his bag and pulls out Studio Series, Voyager Class, Bumblebee Movie Shockwave. Huh? What? It's like, wait a minute. Pause. He's not even revealed, like, officially by Hasbro yet. He's not even, like, he's nowhere to be found. What are you doing? He pulls it out. He's like, hey, here you go. Check this out. And I'm like, what are you talking about? And he was like, yeah, I'm selling it. And I'm like, what do you mean you're selling it? I was like, first of all, how did you get it? The guy next to him is from Singapore and got it in Singapore. Brought it all the way from there, I guess. I don't know. And he was selling it. He was selling the Shockwave for $50. So $20, really, more than the Voyager class price. He didn't have his packaging, but it was loose. And he was selling it, offering for me to buy it. I could have had that in this haul tonight. But I refused. I didn't do it. And no, it's not Linkamus. It wasn't. This was before Linkamus. Linkamus was the one who bought him. But I was offered him before Linkamus got his hands on it. Because this was right at the entrance of the dealer, like not the dealer room, the convention center. This was outside. I was outside at the entrance of the event. And that's where the guy stopped me. I got a picture of the Shockwave. I think if I could find it. This was day one, I think. I was with Jonique, I want to say. I got a picture because I was like, I'm not going to buy this because it's stolen. And I'm not doing that. But I would love a picture. I think I took a picture of it. I was gonna buy it. I was gonna do it, but I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I was like, I'm good. I'm good. It's not for me. If it wasn't stolen and had his packaging and like it was officially released, I probably would have done it. But just didn't sit right with Alfonso. But somebody bought him. Lincoln must got him, and paid more than 50. He paid. I'm not gonna tell his business like that. Never mind. He paid more than $50 though, because at that point it was him and some other fans who wanted the figure, so they did an auction. And Lincoln must won the auction because he was willing to pay that much. Where's the fig picture? But like I was like, holy crap! Like it was just the most like random thing. Oh hey Alfonso, nice to meet you. Boom! A figure that's not even announced yet. Here you go. Check it out. It's like, okay. Did I take a picture or did I take a video? I think I took a video. This is in one of my videos. I think this is it. This is it. This is not it. I have so many Oh, this is... Well, you can kind of see it in this one, but... You know what? It's going to be in my video. It's going to be in my... Like, if I find the clip, it's going to be in my TFCon day 1 or 2, whatever. You're going to see it on the channel. So anyway, that happened. It's been an hour and 14 minutes. I need to unbox something. Let's get it. We're going to unbox Chase. Because we haven't done any... Been talking the whole time. Let's do it. Unboxing Chase. I just got this because I like Transformers, like police cars. I love Barricade, Prowl, any Transformer police car. And Chase is a really cool figure. I have no connection to Rescue Bots whatsoever, but I was like, cool, mom, and I bought him. So this is Deluxe Chase. I'm gonna check him out. If he's cool enough, I'll keep him. Cool. Yeah. He definitely looks cartoony, but let me get him out. He looks like a pretty solid figure though. This is Chase. Didn't get him at TFCon, but I wanted to get him when I found him because he was my first time finding him in store. This was the same store I found Primal at for the first time in American history. Unboxing Chase. Got some more tabs. I could probably, yeah. The fat boy. Oh my gosh. Ah, the fat boy. Yes. Hello, fat boy. How are you doing, man? We got a really good laugh out of that. Yes, got Megatron. Ooh, he's got some nice joints on him. Chase. Rescue Bots. I might honestly keep him in his police car mode. But I think he looks pretty solid. He looks good. For a deluxe figure, I like his strobe light bars on the shoulders. The back cleans up surprisingly well. It's a decent figure. Very cool. Chase. Rescue Bots. Let me try and see if I could fix some things. There you go. A little bit better. Very cool figure. I like him. Very simple. I don't think I'm going to collect anything from Rescue Bots, but I just thought this one was a cool one, and he does hold up really well. The joints, nice and firm. Very cool. I know he has accessories too. I wish he had actual, like, really good blasters, like not just the little translucent blue things. But really cool. Got Chase out. What should I unbox next, guys? I can do polls. Let me do a poll. Can I do a poll? I think I can do a poll. I better be able to do. Oh yeah, I can. Okay. Next figure. Oh, cool. I misspelled figure. That's so cool. I can't even see what I'm doing. Okay, next figure. I'll just give y'all two options. There you go. What should I unbox next out of TFP Ratchet and Skids? Out of these two. Oh, I'm definitely unboxing Ratchet Thundermus. He has to go on the shelf with the rest of them. Oh, he has to. He has to. If he was signed by the voice actor, then I probably would have kept it in the box. But because he's not signed, I like to have my figures out the box. Yes, I love the Rescue Bots, Ratchet Chase, and Inferno. My favorites. Nice. I found Magnius as well, and I found Windblade in store. I didn't get her though. Oh, Ratchet is winning. Ratchet. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. Yo, that's my freaking show, dude. I would not be here simply. Peter Cullen would not know who I am if that show didn't come out. That's how important that show is. This trip would not have happened. I wouldn't be a creator. I'm so serious. Like I don't think well maybe, but I don't think it would have connected to me in the same way. I would have a different collection for sure. All right. Ratchet has won the poll. So Thundermans, you are the first TFCon figure that I got that I will be unboxing. I don't want to destroy this packaging. That's one of the main fears. Because, these OG packagings force you to destroy them in order for you to take the figure out. And I don't want to do that. I love Studio Series because it's just a piece of tape you gotta, remove and the tabs. But these OG packaging, like, you start ripping it up and it's done. And it's too nice to be destroyed like that. Bulkhead, I needed that. Ratchet was one of my favorite Autobots in the show. He was one of the few Autobots that Prime had so much patience and tolerance. Well, he had patience with all of them, but he had that special connection with Ratchet that even whenever Ratchet was like wilding out, like when Ratchet called out Optimus to his face for not being aggressive with Megatron, Optimus just understood, that it was the synthetic Energon. I don't know, like Prime just had this relationship with Ratchet. Ratchet was one of the few ones that can just go off on Optimus, and Optimus would just be completely unfazed. He understood. Like when Prime destroyed the Omega Lock, and Ratchet was like, "What? Like, why would you do that?" But Prime understood. Prime was very calm throughout the whole thing, and he never took it personal. So that's what I like about their relationship, and also the show is amazing. If I haven't mentioned that already. I'm gonna try. I don't want to destroy this. I'm like cringing because I don't want to rip it up. I'm gonna have to rip it up. I'm gonna try not to rip it up. Here we go. See if you can see what I'm doing. Okay. It's gonna. Come on. No. Okay. Oh, okay. Good. This is a good sign. I want like the. Okay, can I take them out from here? I don't want to rip up anymore. Can I just remove the insert? I'm trying to remove the insert. Here we go. Okay. I don't care if the clamshell crutch. Yes! Bro, that is so cool. Bro, look how seamless that is. You can barely tell this is open. Let's go! I didn't want to rip this up. I didn't. I love it too much. Because I needed that. You can barely tell this thing is damn open. Your boy's a surgeon. Surgeon, like Ratchet. That actually made me happy because I didn't want to destroy that. Okay. Prime is not going to be a problem because he has the regular box, like Skids and Mufflap. If I destroy those, I kind of don't care. But I'm still going to be careful because, I mean, those are just as nostalgic as Ratchet. All right, here we go. Ratchet! Yes! Don't worry. I'm an emergency vehicle. Oh no, Megatron. I am your Doctor of Doom. Doc in a house. I've had this figure before. What is happening? Should I answer this? Thank you for calling Alfonso Nation. This is Alfonso. May I help you? Hi. Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. You're on YouTube right now.
Oh, hello, YouTube of the internet. Okay, I gotta be careful with what I say here.
You have to be as very
Just
political,
wanted to
right?
let you know that there's a special sword on the. Okay, I'll leave you. Bye.
Okay. So here's the deal. That was our first gent, Promise the Creator. Wow. Informing me that there's a certain thing on the way. So, fun fact. I didn't mention this, and I'm glad he said that. Prime is the creator, but the alien attack Sword of Judgment, the Night Sword, the big sword, and he got it autographed by Peter Cullen. But he already had the Sword of Judgment. He just couldn't take it on the trip. So he bought a second one. And he told me, which I didn't ask him to do, that he was just going to give me the one that he already had. I was like, nope, you're not doing it, you're not doing it. I refuse. No, the answer is no. Well, he just called me and told me that it's on the way. So wow. That's part of the haul, technically. Prime is the creator. Aha. What the heck? Why did you do it? Why would you do it? Why would you do it? Stop it. Anyway, thank you, Prime is the creator. If you actually did that, that's insane. And thank you so much. I love you very much. Oh my god, that's so crazy. Sorry. So, DB Ratchet. Beautiful figure. I'm gonna transform him, and he has his 2 battle blades. I was missing one of the blades in my first copy of him. Well, now I got them both. Thank you, Dynamis Prime, so much for this. Yeah, didn't I like freaking seamlessly open that? That's so cool. So Ratchet and Chase are out. Oh my god, TC Collector. All right. Next up on the list is going to be either Skids or Mudflap because I really want to get them open. Actually, before I do that, I want to do the poll. This is a very important poll. I'm going to let you guys decide. Should I unbox Rise of the Beast Studio Series, Pablo and Scorponok in this video, in this stream, or wait 10,000 years to do it in a video? Because I don't think they're like that big a deal. You still get my reaction, right? We're still getting it unboxed. Want to do it now or do it on a video? If I do it on the video, I don't know when that's going to be out because I got like 5 videos planned. But I will let y'all vote right now. Rise of the Beast Studio Series, Pablo, and I almost said Pablo and Wheeljack. Scorponok. There you go. I'm gonna let y'all vote. Should I unbox these guys in this stream or wait and do it in a video? I'll let y'all pick. Democracy. I'll let hey, the highest vote wins. Yes, please don't like say now 100 times. You get to vote. And cast your voice that way. I want to see what it is. What? You want me to unbox it in the stream? I can do it. I don't mind. Honestly, I don't mind at all. Anonymous, thank you, man. I missed this figure. I was gonna get Shockwave. I was gonna get Breakdown. They had all of them, but man, they all just like costed so much. And I'm just like, I'm not willing to do it. Thank you, Prime Minister Creator, though. I'm still thinking about that. That's so crazy. Oh, cool. Don't you love ball joints? I forgot how to really do this. Okay, wait. Unboxing stream is winning by flying colors. Wow. All right. You are my idol. No, don't idolize me. Look, I'm a fan just like you guys. I appreciate this love and support, though. Seriously. Like, honestly, like, I wouldn't be here without y'all. Peter Cullen wouldn't know who the heck I am without y'all. It's you guys that love and support and watch and share and comment and are part of the growth. You guys are the audience. Y'all are the people I make the videos for. I make the content for y'all. The Peter Cullen thing is just an amazing, life changing, honorable bonus, but y'all are the people I do it for, you know? So it's an honor to be able to do this and to be doing this. It's a pleasure of mine. But I'm nobody's, I don't want to be, you know, held to that uh, regard, you know? I'm a person too. We're all people. Is the stream lagging for anyone else? I'm looking at the replay, Nathaniel, and it doesn't look like it is for me. But you can try maybe refreshing. I don't think anybody says that it is for them. This is so cool. Finally, I got you back, Ratchet. I got you back, buddy. Good to see you, man. It's been a long time. Oh, I love this figure. It's very difficult to make this figure better. Because it's a fun transformation, it's an easy transformation, and it's an accurate robot in alt mode. Look how awesome this is. I love this show so much. This is so cool. Okay, Pablo and Scorponok is going to be unboxed in this stream. The people have spoken. So now they can't, rage at me. You know what? Should I do a vote for Megatron? I was gonna save him for a video, but if y'all, I could do a vote. Shockwave, Dark of the Moon was good. I remember you. I met you in person at TFCon. Good to see you, buddy. Thank you for understanding our insanity, our hype. Because Shockwave, Dark of the Moon was with us outside in person after we met Peter Cullen, and after all that just happened, so we were all like freaking out. But you were very patient. He was waiting for a picture, poor thing. You were waiting for a picture with us, and we're all just like, Peter Cullen! Ah! We had to like collect ourselves to get the picture, but thank you for sticking around, man. All right, next figure will be either Skids or Mudflap. Skids or Mudflap? Take him out of the box. Sam Bloom! Yes! Let's go! Thank you for making Jonique happy at TFCon. It's my honor, man. It's once again, it's an honor to do this. It's an honor to know him. Just to know him. Just for him to know me. But like to consider him like a friend now, that's crazy. That's unimaginable. Like I wouldn't even, I don't know. Jonique is a friend. I consider him a friend. At this point, he's a friend of mine. And I'm honored. I'm so honored and humbled to say that because of who he is and what he's contributed to the franchise. He's very humble about it, so he kind of downscales his contribution, but I don't because I know what it means. And I know what this movie means, not only for where we've been so far, but where we're going. So I give him his props 100%. Hey, one shall fall. JJ Gamer 2330. Thank you so much for the love. Thank you, buddy. I love that you can heart super chats now. That's so cool. They added that feature. And by the way, JJ Gamer, that is the quote I said to Prime at Universal Studios, which was another emotional thing. I met him, the guy dressed up as Prime, and I did that, and then I walked away and I cried basically. I said that quote to him. I said, "One shall stand," and he goes, "One shall fall." And I was like, "Yeah, baby. I love it. I love Prime. I love Prime. I love Prime. I love Prime. My blood type is Optimus Prime." Like, actually. What's up, Portal Master Evan? Wow, it's been a long time since I've done that. Yes, all has been well, man. Hope you've been doing great as well. It's good to see you again. Uh, hope you're doing great. Skids blew up. Jesus. Okay. I thought it was gonna be a close one, but Skids took over. This is the original Hasbro Skids. So cool. So I don't think I had the skids. I had the mud flap, but not the skids. I got them both. I'm gonna try my best with this one as well. To not damage the packaging. It's a piece of history at this point. You know what? Actually, I'm not gonna start from the top. Start from down here. Wait, let me find. Okay, I think I found it. Hey, thank you, Cyberman. You guys are so nice. What the heck? Stop it. Oh my god, stop. Thank you so much, Cyberman217. Love it. Wish you the best. Thank you, buddy. Thank you. Thank you, guys. It's been a rough week. I'm not gonna lie. When I got back from TFCon, it's been a little rough. You know, after you had such an amazing, unbelievable trip with guys that you have met for the first time in person, to come back to living alone, to come back to just regular life, it's like so lackluster. So I've kind of been dealing with a little sadness here and there because I really do miss my gents and I miss the fun time we had on the trip. And while we enjoyed every moment, I wasn't ready for it to end. It was a very tearful goodbye, I will tell you that, for all of us. So being here with you guys, being able to talk, it's helping. It's helping because I was having a rough, especially today. I don't know why, but for some reason today it hit me. It hit me. I was good for the week. I was dealing with coughing and stuff, but emotionally I was fine. But now, whew, today it hit me. But I'm okay. I'm alive. We're alive. We're getting skids open, and thank you guys for being here. So freaking cool. I did see Jobby. I saw Jobby at TFCon. I saw some other YouTubers as well. But I wasn't really there for them. I was there for the fans, and I was there for my buddies and for Jonique. So they kind of got my focus, even though I saw the others. I didn't really pay him much attention. Last time I did with Jobby, when I saw him, I was like, what? But Jobby is not in my video this time around. Ah! I might have messed this one up. Did I mess this one up? That's not bad. Bro. Oh, it is kind of bad. It's not bad until you look down there and you see the ripped up. Yeah, this one was a little rough, but it's okay. For the most part, it's pretty preserved. It's the packaging, man. It's cardboard and paper. Skids! I'm about to get my sexy on with the green. Put the burnt in my body. I got the green. That hurt, man. It's supposed to hurt. It's an ass kick. These dudes are stupid, bro. They're so dumb. This is the most Michael Bay thing ever in the movie. Aside from Devastator's enemy scroll. This is the most Michael Bay thing. These are the most Michael Bay characters to ever exist. Even considering Mohawk. Dude, this is awesome. I've never owned Skids. This is so cool, dude. Oh, it says Skids on the license plate. Can you see it? Yeah, there you go. This is a nice alt mode, dude. Very cool. Chevy logo? Yeah, it's got the Chevy logo. I can't believe I have Skids in my flat, bro. This is crazy. Though it rolls. You can't see it well, but try to do it over here. so cool. That's so cool. I finally have skids. I don't know how to transform them. I can learn. That's probably not difficult. Mufflap, you're next. Let's go. I've been dying to get these figures out. That's why I was like, I'm gonna go live tonight because I can't do this. Okay, so I'm gonna have to do the same thing as I did with Skids, with Mufflap. The twins are really cool. Like I think they're funny characters. People don't like them because of the stereotype that they represent, but I'm like, I'm black. I don't care. I think it's freaking hilarious. It was, the movie came out at a different time where not everything was so sensitive and you can't joke about this. They're stereotype. They got the gold tooth. They got the big ears. They're racist. It's not racist, bro. Just chill out. It's just, I mean, yeah, it's a stereotype. I get that, but like, it's not that serious. It's a movie, guys. They're not like openly like saying anything. Like, I don't know. For me, it's not a big deal. This was released at a different time where jokes like that could be taken at face value and not canceled. I don't care. I got thick skin. I I mean, it's true, man. They're so racist against. I'm black. I don't care, bro. This is freaking funny, bro. Like, honestly. Anyway, we're gonna move on. I don't. I do have a little bit thick skin, so maybe that's why I don't care. Like when I get hate comments, like, bro, like, who are you? Like, actually, who are you? Like, why should I care? Would you? Like, I don't know. I just have a little bit of a. I can deal with stuff like that and just not. It doesn't faze me. But oh boy, not everybody can say that. Yeah, this one's gonna be destroyed. This box is done for. I'm trying, but it ain't working. Oh, it's not working. This one failed. Mission failed. This box is gonna be messed up. Well, maybe not. Yeah, kinda. Dang it. Okay. People are too serious. I don't think they're too serious. I think they're too sensitive. It's a lot of sensitivity. There's certain things you just can't say anymore. It's like, bro, chill out, bro. It ain't that serious. But yeah, I guess there are too serious too. I mean, there's a. I don't care. I think Skids and Mufflap, they were official characters in the film. They played somewhat of a role with the Devastator scene. So, we got figures for freaking everything else. Give us the twins. I want Mountain Dew bot. I want all the other ones that were not relevant too. Like I want like the Oreo bot from the Age of Extinction. I want them all. Just give us all of it. I'm a Transformers fan. Yeah, so RIP to this packaging. I'm just gonna say it right away because I'm about to rip this thing out and it's not gonna be funny. I can try to preserve it, but it's done for. Yeah, this box is done. I tried. Comment Alfonso W. Yeah, man, I don't care. Evac, yes, stock Dark-Moon. I want him too, so bad. But I ain't paying $100 for a deluxe class figure. Look at the chaos. Trying to. Why did they do this to begin with these packagings? It's not too bad. It's not too bad. It's not completely obliterated, right? Like most of it is preserved. I thought it was gonna be bad. It's not. That's a little rough, but it's not too bad. Okay, I guess it's not as bad as I thought. I like preserving stuff, guys, so I'm a little, Alfonso Nation, I'm the guy that DXMon Power Prime 2 mentioned. Oh, cool. Nice. Well, good to see you. Welcome. All right, my flap. Go whine to your boyfriend. I liked that reference for obvious reasons. This figure is a childhood figure. To have this back is so landmark. Dude, this is crazy. This I had when I was young, the mud flap. Guys, also thank you for like over 100 views, like just live. Like pretty much like constant, which is crazy. Thank you guys. But I noticed it. I just want to say thank you guys. This is amazing. Um Mudflap is unboxed. He's unearthed. Freaking awesome. I got Devastator over there, so I'm like, you know what? I want to, and I know they have the unique toys, Skids and Mudflap, but they are MPM scaled. They're for like people who have MPM stuff. It's not really as good as like scale wise with Devastator. They're much bigger. I want something that scales with Studio Series kind of, so that's why I got these guys. And they were 30 a piece. I mean, honestly, that's a freaking steal. Skids and Mudflap. Dude, imagine the scene. I want somebody to do a scene with them doing the Dark of the Moon like head on. Boom. I don't know. That was really stupid. I just saw them just. That would have been cool. But then why would they at each other? Oh. Okay. Anyway. All right. Next up, Peter Cullen's prized possession is just going to go on a shelf. Not opening this. So these two. Last one. Well, No, I lie. I got the Rise of the Beast stuff too. Okay. So the stuff I'm not opening, I'm going to just leave in the background. I like symmetry, so I'm going to fix this. There you go. See, I like it to look. I don't know why I do that. I'm just. I guess OCD. Okay. Oh yeah, Skids my flat. Put Ratchet there. This is so cool. I'm still got to have Ratchet back, man. Thank you, Thundermus, if you're still here. This is making my day because I was having a rough day, guys. I knew getting these open would help, and also talking to y'all too is helping. I like Chase. I like Chase. Chase is cool. Okay, let's do another poll. So this, and then there's this. Guys, I didn't even talk about this yet. Holy crap, MPM scaled sideswipe. This is the Corvette Assassin third party. And I just happened to, I was walking by, and I spotted him sitting on the table at the Chosen Prime. And it didn't even have the name of it, but I recognized this mold because I had this figure before. And I was like, bro, for $50, I can get Corvette Assassin back. I've been wanting him back, but he's like 100 something in packaging aftermarket. And I got a Dark of the Moon collection, you know, I want to add him up there. I found him. I freaking found him. He's the core. He's the only MPM scaled sideswipe. It's not the best sideswipe figure. It's problematic in many ways. It's not like accurate, especially with like the head being so small in the chest, but it's the closest we have for now until Hasbro hopefully releases an MPM or Unique Toys does something. So anyway, let's do another poll. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please drop a like on it. I ask. It's free. It takes a second, and it helps the channel, and I would appreciate it. And thank you guys for the donations. That's so nice of y'all. Y'all don't have to do that, but thank you. Start poll. Next. Let's do... I already know what's going to win this, but I'm going to do it anyway. I know what's going to win. Out of the next figures, Beast Hunters Prime or KO Sideswipe. I know what's going to win. I already know what's going to win, but here we go. I'm going to do it anyway. Democracy, right? Out of these two. I'm getting in a moment anyway, but just what do you want to see next? Megatron and Prime? Oh, Megatron. I don't know if I'm gonna open him in the stream. I could. I honestly don't care, honest. But like, having a formal video for a figure that popular and that big of a release is good for the channel, like channel sake. But what I'm about to put out with the TFCon is also going to be huge for the channel sake, so I don't necessarily have to do it. It is what it is. Let me guess. Oh, it's closer than I thought. Oh, you have a clip of me spotting it. That's so cool. Yeah, I think you were filming. Yeah, Thundermus was right next to me when I spotted it. I was just looking. I was like, "That's Corvette Assassin." Yeah, I figured Beast Hunter's Prime would win. I'm not against it. This is my father. Guys, this figure is going to mean a lot to me. I only have the APC Toys Prime. That's it. I wish to get Iron Warrior sometime soon. If he's back in stock at Show Z, I'm going to get him again. But this right here is so special. I've never had the 2.0 Beast Hunters Prime. He's beautiful. And what I like about this is you can play with this a lot more than the APC stuff. Because it's got Hasbro's like QC. This is so cool. This is so cool. Of all these years, finally got me one. Never owned this in my life. The accessories, I question, like this. Just give us the minigun. Come on, give us the Gatling gun. Like, give us what we saw him in with. The only freaking blaster he had. He did have the integrated arm blaster too, but come on, just give us the right ones. So it's a little strange, the sword being green. Okay. But I don't care. I'm getting them open. Let's do this. Gosh, this is so cool, dude. The last time I had a TFP Prime was when I got APC Toys Prime. This is so freaking cool. This is so freaking cool. Oh my god. I'm definitely going to be very careful. I could have got Peter to sign this. Oh, dude. That was so cool. Sorry. Okay. But I didn't. The whole point of the autograph wasn't even for me. It was for TC Collect. But Peter being such a sweetheart, personalized it. This whole trip, man. I'll never forget it. I didn't think last time it could be topped. I didn't think last TFCon could be topped. But it was. Here we go. For the first time in my entire life, as a diehard fanatic of TFP and a diehard fanatic of the Prime from TFP, this character created me. I got the 2.0 version, Beast Hunters Prime. Da 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 da. Dang, this is so cool. Da 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 da. I'm sorry, this is so cool. Okay. What is that? Bro, that's so cool. Okay. Whoa. Okay, I'm good. Wow. Yeah, I'm only playing with this all weekend. Like this is not a drill, bro. This is so cool. And I know a guy who does upgrades. He creates upgrade. Like he has a printer, and he said he might print me an upgrade kit, like a custom one. Dude, this is so cool. I low-key want to cry. Like, I actually want to cry, but I'm not going to cry because I'm live on YouTube, but I want to cry. I'm like, okay. Oh my god, dude. Like how do I have this right now? How do I have this right now? His head sculpt is not it. Because they have the face. You could just do the battle mask and that'd have been fine. But dude, this is redonkulous. I can't wait to get him up. Oh my gosh. I wonder do you know how long this thing has been in the packaging too? This thing came out ages ago. This thing has been sitting in the package, mint in box, since Hasbro made these. I don't know what the year was, maybe 2013, 2014, I don't know. That was still a long time ago. And he's just now being opened in 2024. And it's by me! Ah, that's so cool! The same goes for Skids and Mudflap and Ratchet. Those are OG figures, like back in the day. Been sealed for all these years, just now getting open in 2024. That is crazy. Guys, this means this figure is going to be so... This is going to be my despot for a while. Mirage has been my despot in his Porsche mode for the longest. This is probably going to be the one to actually take his place for the first time in a while. I'm being very careful. I don't want to rip the little tabs. Guys, this is so cool. Jake Primer. That is so true. Imagine if you... Oh my god. Thunder must stop. I'd freaking lose it. I would actually explode. I would self-destruct. I would blow up the moon. I would wake up on the moon. Dark of the moon. Dark of your mom. I would lose my mind. I would actually pass away. I'd leave my body, come back, and leave it again. I would defy gravity. I would discover the law of aerodynamics and then break it. And then I would die. Like, actually. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because Unique Toys is so good right now with everything they're putting out. Freaking crazy. Oh my gosh. My poor wallet. My poor bank account would suffer in that case. Okay, here we go. 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 Da 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 da. Holy freaking crap, dude. Let's go. He's got this waistband on him. Remove that. This thing is solid, bruh. He's solid. It has Prime's aesthetic down. It's not 100% accurate, but it's got his main 2.0 aesthetic down, which I do appreciate. Like, you can tell. Oh, this is so cool. Bro, for the first time, this thing is being, like, articulated. It's freaking nuts. That's actually nuts. I don't even know how this goes, but I'm gonna do what I think, what I assume. This is so dope, bro. Guys, I actually have a Beast Hunters Optimus Prime. I don't know how it goes, but I'm trying my best to, like, do it right. This is so cool. When's the new song dropping? This is ridiculous. This is ridiculous. Voyager class, Transformers Prime, Optimus, Beast Hunters. I really want some upgrades for this thing. Like, I actually do. Because he's so cool. But there you guys go. This is the Voyager class. They have more. They have a Lear class, like, with a bunch of, like, stuff on it. I'm going to get it, like, configured properly. But overall, I'm a fan. He's gonna be really fun to play with. And he has screws, so I can tighten up his joints. I'm digging it. I'm digging it. Megatron, be gone. Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. This is so cool, guys! Oh my gosh, Studio Series, where are you? Like, what are y'all doing? Release this. Like, stop with the hink. I don't care. Studio Series or because Legacy, y'all ain't doing it. Y'all are just not doing the right thing. You're just not. I don't care. Legacy's not doing it, and I will argue to the ends of the earth. It's just not happening. I don't care. Legacy, TFP, Prime Universe, BS. I don't want your BS. I want the real thing. Give me the real deal. The real effing deal.com. That's what I want. All right, so that's why it's so cool to get him open again. He didn't have a packaging, but I don't care because that actually helped with the price. If I got him in a box, it would have been probably more than this. I already had this figure, so I know what to expect, but let's officially get him out again. I plan to keep him this time. Unless Hasbro drops like a NPM or Unique Toys does one. Unique Toys, y'all need to actually do this because y'all would kill it with this. Yeah, baby. Dino, I got him. Corvette Assassin. Officially got him back. Very beautiful. I like the finish on it, silver. It's not a terrible figure. It really isn't. There you go, Sideswipe. It's NPM scaled too, so it scales with like, you know, the Ratchet, the Starscream. It scales with them. It's not the Studio Series. Oh, we will riot. Yes, we will, Thundermist. Important question. Thoughts on the Cyberverse Dark of the Moon arc? It is a landmark figure as well. I never owned it. I think. No, I never owned it. I never owned the Dark of the Moon one. I owned the Transformers Prime Jackhammer when I was a kid, but never the Dark of the Moon arc. But I always loved that figure and appreciated that figure because I don't know, it's really cool. It was never to scale, but it was such one of the OG figures, and it would be really cool to have it. I just want a larger one. That's my main thing. But I love them. I love it. I love that figure. I love the Jackhammer, the Transformers Prime Jackhammer. I almost bought it at TFCon. I almost bought it before TFCon, but I was trying to save up for the convention. Where's Mohawk? I didn't get Mohawk. I found Mohawk twice, but I didn't get him because I don't like him. I don't care for him. I don't care for him as a character. I don't have a Studio Series collection for the last night that he would go in. I have no reason to get it, just to be honest. So I'm like, okay, I'm good. So I passed up on him. I just don't want it. I just don't. I really don't like the character. Like, he's just something I can't even pretend to like. Like, I can't even give it a chance. I can't. It's just not for me. But to each their own. Sideswipe has been opened again, and man, this is so cool. So good to have him back. I did miss having an upscaled Sideswipe, and I was surprised to find this. They only had one left. They had one on the shelf, and he just caught my eye out of nowhere. And I'm so glad he did because, man, underrated figure. Well, no, underrated character. Decent figure, but underrated character. So Sideswipe looking good. Very cool. Am I done? Yeah, pretty much for the. I mean, I have this, but it's just it's a truck. um. For now, I'm done with the TFCon haul. I have this. Y'all voted. Y'all voted. So we gotta get him open. Let's do it. Transformers Rise of the Beasts Studio Series. Scorponok and Pablo. Next figure. Vote away. Pablo is destroying the poll within seconds. I mean, I get it. Pablo sweep, right? Pablo sweep, like actually. Did you see the Metagate Shatter? I did. I did. If I had an upscale, like if I kept my upscale Bumblebee movie figures, I would definitely get her. That thing is literally magic. Like, how does that even happen? How does that work? She's freaking awesome. She's beautiful, and I hope they're gonna do a drop kick too, which is so cool. There you go for your screenshots. Sorry I'm late. Your mom is this trying to pull. Pablo. All right. Pablo has won. Pablo sweep. So here we have. Turn the music off. Y'all probably couldn't even hear the music the whole time. Could y'all hear the music, but like the whole time? I had music playing, by the way. But this is like a shotgun mic, so it's like it only picks up what's in front of it. Anyway, here we have the Transformers Rise of the Beasts Studio Series 107, 108. Scorponok and Wheeljack, Pablo Sweep. I was going to initially unbox this in a full-blown showcase 4K video, but the popular demand, the popular vote called for an unboxing in this stream. And I found these guys during a toy hunt. Yes. And that was one of my most recent toy hunts, if not my most recent toy hunt. And so these are the last two that I need to complete the lineup. I think that's the last two left, if I'm not mistaken. We got all the Terracons, all the Maximos. We have all the Autobots except for Pablo. Now we have Pablo. And Scorponok was another one. I don't think they've announced any more, like, as of yet. Hopefully we get Stratosphere. I would love to get Stratosphere. I would love to get a concept art Transit later class. That would be sick. Aha. That Transit would probably be so cool. Like, highly acclaimed, like this one, the Megatron is. So, Pablo has officially won the vote for the first one to unbox. The packaging is really cool. You got him in his massive open packaging, which I'm not a fan of. You can just like yank the figure out if you have the muscles. It's really crazy. And it says Wheeljack 108. Now, this is the most hilarious thing because literally every other character has the robot mode, render. This is the only one with the Volkswagen. And you can't say it's a license because Mirage has his robot mode, and so does Nightbird. They are really not proud of this robot mode for Wheeljack. It's really funny. 108, but he got it here. You have it here, which it's like just put it in the front. What's the problem? Anyway, I don't know. Whatever. Pablo, and then on the back, it is a Volkswagen licensed product. Now the door things are a problem, but there is an upgrade kit already for him that fixes the door issue and gives him the arm blaster. So I'm probably gonna get that because I need that. His bio says, Wheeljack and the Autobots race to escape the Terracons. So true. Wow, that's fantastic. So that's Pablo. I'm not even calling him Wheeljack because I feel better calling him Pablo because he doesn't have that original Wheeljack aesthetic. But I get it was like a new take on his look and his design. But I still the Pablo meme has become so popular. I'm gonna just call him Pablo. And Stephen K. Full approves. So there you go. Here we go, Pablo. Dun 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 dun. Pablo, hey, sorry I'm late. Cool. We got him out. I don't dislike it though. Like it's not the best. Then again, this is like my only Wheeljack. Like I didn't have the main line, so I don't have nothing to compare it to that I had in person. this is my first ever Rise of the Beast Wheeljack figure that I'm ever getting in hand. And here it is, ladies and gents. Wheeljack Pablo. Very cool. I don't like my first impressions is not like negative. Some people are like, oh my god, I don't like it. What the heck? It's not that's not a perfect deluxe. It does have its, it's got its Mike Wazowski. But we'll see, we'll see. I had to get them, and I wanted to get the Studio Series one, not only because of the license, but also because of the fact that it's Studio Series. I wanted to stay consistent with the lineup. My main thing that I wanted with this was the blasters. I just wanted the arm blasters. That's it. Like the weird doors on his shoulder, I was willing to forgive. Literally anything else, I was okay with. But just give me the right blasters. But they didn't. And I know it's because the figure probably, this was what he was, I guess, supposed to look like or have until they changed a lot of things. The movie was delayed a year, so a lot of things changed. I officially have Pablo. Finally have Pablo. Look how long it took. Jesus. So the doors, you can't like reverse them. This is what I was trying to see if you could like flip the doors around. I thought I broke it. I actually, my heart stopped. But no, it's one of these like it's one of the pop on tabs. So yeah, see the doors are backwards. Like to me, that's like what the heck? Why would you do it? Like why would you do it? I don't like it. What the heck? Because like on this side it's fine. Like just flip them around. But like man, Pablo is officially here. I don't dislike it. I like the markings on him. The color is a little strange. I think the color on the main line works a little bit better for me, but then the head sculpt on this one is my favorite. That head sculpt is spot on. I like the chest. I like the markings for like the vehicle. You can see it in a robot form, along with the front of the Volkswagen. I like him. Like he's not perfect, but like he does okay. He does okay. It's not terrible. I thought I was gonna like actually hate it because of what people were saying online, but I wanted to get him open because when you get him open, you can see for yourself in person. And I like him. I think he's really nice. Really, really cool. Hey, Awesomeness Prime! Yeah, buddy! Thank you, man! Oh, that's so cool. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, man. This is so cool. This is kind of cool. My main issue is the doors and not having the accurate blasters. That's it. Everything else I can forgive, honestly. I can forgive literally anything and everything else. And I know that Volkswagen mode is spot on. So I'm here for it. Speaking of he has this here. This is his only blaster. It's like a translucent kind of thing, which is okay. I'm not really feeling that. I just wanted the regular blaster. But okay, I'll get an upgrade kit, which I hate to have to get an extra spin extra to get it accurate, but it is what it is. The movie was delayed, and a lot of the Studio Series figures are like that, where you have to get upgrade kits because it's not what was in the film. Does he have the butterfly? He has the butterfly. Fantastic. So he has the butterfly shoulders. Oh, cool. The arm came completely off. I didn't even touch. I barely touched the arm. Okay, so cool. Falling apart. I'm trying to compliment you, Pablo. You gotta not fall apart at least. Let me try to put it back together. He's okay. He's okay. All right. Are you back in there? Cool. Eh, he's cool. He's decent. He's decent. Like the front of him is the best part of him. The chest, the Autobot logo engraving, the head sculpt. I know the alt modes kills, and that's what I'm gonna transform him into. Because if you can see, I can move this. My Studio Series are all in their alt modes anyway. And I got the YOLO Park in their robot modes. I doubt we're gonna get a YOLO Park Pablo. What if I drop this whole table and everything came tumbling down? That would be perfect for content. But yeah, Pablo's decent. I like him. The color's a little bit off. The doors I need to be backwards, need to be flipped. The blaster need to be accurate. But I can forgive the rest. I can forgive the rest. I give him a solid like 6.5 to 7 out of 10. That's what I would give him. First impressions. But he's decent. He's essential. I need him for the Autobot lineup. So he's kind of just he's a completionist purchased. All right. Next up is going to be On God. It's about to go down on God. It's about to go down on God. Cool. Super cool. This is the Scorponok Predacon 107. I got this really just because, to be completely honest. Like, I didn't need it, but I got it anyway. And really cool packaging. Very cool. Love his render. Beautiful character. A lot of people said this is way more impressive than he appears to be. His bio says Scorponok faces off against his enemies in the Maximals. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's get Scorponok open. Let's do it. And after Scorponok, that will probably be it. Maybe. Allegedly. Hypothetically. Possibly. Okay. All right. Not bad. I'm going to get him open. I'm probably going to keep him in the Scorpion mode. That Scorpion mode looks wicked. This thing is wicked. Get the reference? Get it? Okay. Let's gonna unbox the figure. Okay. Let's get Scorponok all the way open. If you guys are enjoying the stream, please let me know. Like, actually, I feel like I'm boring sometimes. Let's do it. Let's get him open. YOLO Park is doing Mirage. They are doing Mirage. Hunter. They're doing Mirage. They are doing... I wonder if they're gonna do the Beast mode for the Maximals. Like a Beast mode Primal. I can see them doing Primal. They did Bumblebee already. If they do like Stratosphere, that'd be freaking hilarious. We got Scorpion Knockout. Let's go. This is, I think, this is my first ever deluxe Scorponok, which is interesting. I never owned a Scorponok aside from this. Very cool. Joints are really tight out of the box, which is good. I consider that a plus. Hey, thank you guys for loving the stream. Let's go. Thank you guys. Appreciate that. Scorponok, dude, his joints are tight. It's not bad. So we got Scorponok out of the box officially. Here we go. Very cool. Very tight joints out of the box. Nice. He's more like well put together, like, well built than I thought he would be. So that's a plus. I definitely plan to get him in his Scorpion mode soon, because I feel like that's what I'm going to keep him in. But the robot mode is actually nice, considering we never actually got a look at his robot form in the movie. That would have been very nice. But to pose him next to Primal is probably the best thing to do. Like to put him in Scorpion mode and pose him next to Primal will be epic. Like actually epic. You can recreate that poster where Primal's like, like fighting him. That action poster. That's probably what I'm gonna do. I'm probably gonna pose them like that. Except I'll have Primal in Beast mode. Thank you, Marcos. Never boring. I try not to be boring. This is so cool. Very, very cool. I'll give Scorponok a solid. For a deluxe class figure, I'm going to give him a solid, 8 out of 10. Just overall feel, look, beautifully detailed. He gets a pretty high score from me. I love the articulation. But I'm probably going to love him more in his actual Scorpion mode. Which I'm going to do at some point. But not tonight. Very nice. Look at that. Very cool. All right. Is that it? I think that's it, right? Am I missing anything? No? I don't know, guys. I don't know. I could do a poll, but I'm scared to do a poll. Because if what I think is gonna happen happens, then oh well, I guess, right? I don't know. Oh well. This is the right. But that's all pretty much the haul. Obviously the primes I'm gonna keep in the box because they're signed. They're very special. Especially the Peter Cullen one. It's crazy. Crazy. Alright, I'll do the poll. No, I don't want to do the poll. No. No, I'm not, because I know what the poll is going to say, and I'm not sure if I want to do it. Did you get Evasion Mode Prime? I thought that the Universal one was the Evasion at first, but it's not. I don't think it is. I want the Studio Series to make one, and I think that we are getting one. They're like, do the poll, guys. Ah! You know what is crazy? Because the thing is, I want to get him open. But I also want it to be a video. But I'm also not willing to wait for the video, until I'm able to do one. So I'm stuck, basically. I want to get it open now so I can mess with it. But I also want it to be done in a proper video format. But I'm not willing to wait for it. But it might be worth the wait. So I'm literally and I know what y'all are gonna. Let's do the poll. I don't know if I'm gonna answer, if I'm gonna do exactly what this poll says, because I really am torn. But I'll do the poll anyway to see where the interest is. I'm curious what the interest is. You're making a last night. Yeah, they are making a night prime. Dude, I actually could have bought a Frank Welker like autograph ticket and had him sign this. But he didn't voice this one, but he's still Megatron. He's still Megatron. I mean, honestly, doesn't matter. Cool. So like I'm getting completely mixed messages. Separate video, make it a video, dog. Stop using us and unbox Megatron right now. So unboxing it now already won. Execs. I call on the execs. This is why I have execs, because they help me with creative decisions. They are like my trusted. They have the best interest. They are like my high counsel. Execs eject. So Jake Prime says deserves a video. TZ Collector says, and I think he said separate video. Separate video. Nathaniel says not voting because it's your channel. Now, Nathaniel, you gotta pick one. Pick one. Pick one, Nate. You have permission to pick one. I want to see what the execs have to say. We have 2 votes for separate video. I agree, Jake. That's what I had in mind, kind of. Or at least one of them after the series. Austin is vote video. Promise secure. Oh, great heavens, I have arrived. Oh, great heavens, I have arrived. I'm arriving expectantly. Promise secure is this video. All right. That's all of the execs that are here today, I think. I don't think Nick is here. The others, I don't think, are here. Megatron is being saved for Teletraan Unboxing's 4K recording. I think that's for the best, honestly. The 4K, the video. You got like a figure of this magnitude, a figure of this popularity, a figure of just this freaking epicness and scale and importance needs a special episode, like a dedicated video. Pablo and freaking Scorponok, not so much. But this guy, gotta save him. That was my first instinct. But I had to get your guys' opinions as well. Thank you, execs. Thank you, all of you, for your input. A lot of y'all are just like, do it now, do it now, do it now. Y'all like that live impulse. A lot of y'all like that live excitement, which I'm here for. But we have unboxed a slew of figures already. So I did get my fix, you know. Yeah. So my favorite figure that I've unboxed today. Thank you for the poll. Oh my lord, I have arrived. Yeah, Nick would say video. Yeah, he would. My favorite figure of this bunch that I have unboxed. Is that all of them? I think that's all of them. Let's see. What do you guys just like? What is your favorite figure that I unboxed? What's your favorite figure? Put it in the comments. What figure do you like the most? I mean, Prime, the MP44 was technically already unboxed, but you can still include it if you want to. I have my answer. Ah, TC Collector. You forgot to unbox one. And that's me. Ah, yeah. I'm only going to be here for maybe 5 more minutes because we're already at 2 hours 30. It took a while because, the first half of the stream, the first major part of the stream, I was just talking about how crazy this trip was. So I started the unboxing late, like a lot late. I'm biased, MP44, yeah. Scorponok, Beast Prime, good taste. This stream was one of my favorites. Jake, thank you, buddy. I miss y'all already, man. I hate that. I hate this so much. But I'm trying to stay positive, trying to stay happy. The twins. That's good. That's good taste. My favorite, the blanket. Yes, of course. Move all this out the way. Get my Frankie Blankie. I'm gonna it still smells. It still smells like French. It still smells like you. It still has your because he slept with this the entire trip and just gave it to me after. Like, thanks. Okay. Um. Even though we were in the same bed, but anyway, and you didn't share. Just kidding. You gave it to me. It's okay. Um. Yeah. It still smells. Yeah. Um. My favorite figure. Yes, execs, we can hang out after this stream. I'm gonna hop on for the rest of the night, actually, if y'all are okay. I think we have a few that might be available on Discord. We'll hop on Discord after this. My favorite one. Is Sideswipe. My second favorite under Sideswipe. I'm a Baver simp. It's TFP Prime, the Beast Hunters Prime. My third favorite, MP44. My fourth favorite, this one's really difficult. It's a toss up between either Skids or Mufflap or no, I lie. It's a toss up between Skids and Pablo. I don't know what Skids looks like in robot mode yet, but I'm gonna go with Pablo. I don't know. Maybe Skids. Maybe Pablo. One of those. And then Ratchet. And then Scorponok and then Chase. I don't know. I just spitballed that. That's not like concrete set in stone. One more minute or 1 or 2 more minutes. Yes. Well, that's Prime as a creator. That's I'm only ranking the ones I unboxed. But yeah, the one that we signed, those two are priceless. I mean, honestly, the two signatures. This has all of their signatures on it, my execs. Come on, like honestly. These two, priceless. Never unboxing these. The Prime, this one, I might be more inclined to unbox, but this one is never coming out. I don't think this is ever gonna come out. This one maybe, but I don't think so. I think I want to keep them both sealed. I might keep them both sealed. Yeah, I don't think I want to take this out. Unbelievable, crazy TFCon guys. This trip means literally so much. Only day one has released so far, but that's just us getting there. Y'all are gonna see how much fun we actually had in the following episodes. And it's my first ever miniseries, first ever like travel miniseries. TFCon 2023, I only had 2 episodes, but this is going to be at least maybe 6 total. To give y'all a tease, day one already out. Day two will be Universal Studios and like a vlog around that. The third episode is a special exclusive, like with Jonique Bontemps. The fourth episode is going to be Saturday, TFCon LA Saturday, and the fifth will be Sunday. And the departure, the our tearful goodbyes. If I keep it that way. All the toy hunt, Jesus Christ. Cool. Day one is Arrival. Day two is Universal. The third episode, golly. Toy hunt and the Hollywood vlog. I forgot all about that. Then Jonique Bontemps. Then Saturday and Sunday. Jesus. Jesus. Okay, so 6 episodes, I think. It's a mini series. Like, actually, it's crazy. And I think it's gonna be 6. Thank you, Jake. My brain. So much happened. Well, it was our attempt at a toy hunt. We tried, and we just finished it off just anyway. But we also went to did some Hollywood stores. Um, are you going to get Nemesis Prime or 3-0 for 3? No, I'm not a fan of Nemesis Prime. I never was. I don't have any Nemesis Prime figures. I just never cared. I don't know. You get offered $2,000, would you sell them? The autograph? I wouldn't sell it for $2,000. I don't think I would even sell it for 10. Like honestly, I'm like being honest. Because it's just too sentimental. Like, yeah, $10,000 is a crazy amount of money. Bro, I could meet Peter Cullen 4 more times with that money. But I don't know, it's just the sentimental value. The way he looked at me and like the way he spoke to me, the way that he wrote that. And by the way, they were saying, "Oh, no more personalizations," because they were late for they were trying, like they were running behind schedule because they had to go to the panel with Frank Welker and do the big old panel thing. So the ShipCon was like, "Yeah, you're just gonna get an autograph. You can't ask them to write anything extra, but the autograph. No more personalizations." I didn't ask him to do it. He did it anyway. He just does whatever he wants. He's Peter Cullen. He wrote it anyway. Just freaking awesome, dude. When's the next episode? Um, Tomorrow is my first really like free day, and I haven't seen my parents in a long time, probably like 2 weeks. I want to spend the day with them. So tomorrow, I don't think I'll be editing that much. Sunday maybe. I don't know. So I can see the next episode being maybe Tuesday. I can aim for Tuesday for the Universal video. I also like to space out my episodes. I don't like them to be like next day after day. I like to space out my uploads just to give people time to actually feel each upload and see each upload. So I got nothing but time. I got nothing but time. There's no reason to rush. And I don't want to rush something like content for this because it's so special. I want to do it right. I want to edit it right. I want it to be up, up. I want it to be a banger when I drop it because once you drop it, that's it. You can't go back and edit it. It's done. It's locked in history. So I would rather take the time I need, do it right, and then drop them maybe 3-4 days between each other. Um, but Universal is really exciting because I really, really enjoyed that. I've been wanting to go there for so long. The ride was a blast. Meeting Prime, that got me, literally had me in tears. And then the guy who met us, who knew me, that knew the people behind the scenes, who gave us the VIP stuff, the ride breaking, like just special memories that you just don't expect, but that is just makes the trip even more awesome. Stuff like that, man. I don't know. The toy hunt, Jonique, meeting a gazillion fans. Y'all are gonna see because a lot of it was filmed when people kept coming up to me. Y'all are gonna see how much y'all love, how much love y'all showered on me, and I appreciate it. I was exhausted, but I felt the love, and the love is mutual. It really is. It really, really is. Shout out to everybody who walked up to me, and even those who messaged me after, because I got messages after saying, "Hey, I saw you, but I was too nervous to go up," or "Hey, I saw you, but I saw that you had so many people around you, I didn't want to add to the busyness," or "Hey, I saw you, and I just didn't have a chance to go say hello, but I wanted to say that it was so cool seeing you." I got messages like that afterwards. Anyway, I'm sorry, guys. I'm just reminiscing. This stream is really long. Um, yes, Jake was there. So excited. That's a good question, Hunter. What is my Teletraan Unboxings 100? That's a good question. I don't know. If I can get my hands on Iron Warrior Optimus Prime TFP, I would actually love for that to be my 100th because it's a big figure of what the character that created all this and inspired me since the beginning. Um, I want it to be something really big and really special, something really special. So maybe an Optimus, I assume. I started Teletraan unboxings, I think, with Leo, but I want to do my 100th solo, just me and Prime. That's what I want. Love hanging out with you, Alfonso, especially the movie. Yes, Briximus. It was a blast. It was a blast. Good seeing everybody there, honestly. When will the giveaway chains? I'm gonna do the giveaway chains. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna even do the giveaway. So this weekend I'm gonna figure out how I'm gonna do these. But I'm gonna give these away. So stay tuned. I'm gonna figure it out. Over the weekend I'll figure out how I'm gonna do it, and when I figure it out, then I'm gonna announce it. I don't really know yet. I'm still coming down from the trip, but that's pretty much it, guys. Hope y'all enjoyed this stream. It was a blast. TFCon was a blast. You guys are gonna love the series. Hopefully, y'all love the mini series. Show it some love. Seriously, I really love you guys. Thank y'all so much for an epic experience out there. Hope y'all enjoyed the figures. I love my haul. I love my TFCon LA haul. I love it. I'm about to as soon as this ends, I'm gonna clean this up and put them up and pose them, and just have fun. I always love your videos, new and old. Being able to meet you in person and hang out was truly a set of memories I'll never forget. To Jake, Jimmy, Frankie, oh, love you, buddy. Thank you so much, Undermiss. It was a blast hanging out with you, and your excitement was contagious. I could tell how much you were freaking out, but trying to not freak out too much. I could see it. But I appreciate all of it. I appreciate you guys and just the support you've shown. Like it's crazy. Actually crazy. Without you guys I wouldn't like half of this stuff. 90% of this stuff would not have happened. So thank y'all. Truly. It was a blast. Stay tuned for more content and hold on to your dreams. The future is built on dreams. Never give up and never give in. Alfonso Nation, TFCONLA 2024 was a success. Round 5. So freaking cool. Thank you, Peter Cullen. Thank you, execs. Thank you, Alfonso Nation. Thank you, Peter Cullen's wife. What an honor. Thank you, Jonique Bontemps. What an honor. Love you guys. Hang on. I'm still suffering, but I'm okay. You're the most humble YouTuber. I try, Hunter. I try, man. Like, there's a lot of big stuff happening, but I try to stay humble in all of it and just appreciate life, you know? You're literally the best. Thank you, CEO of Cinema. Love to see you. Hey, thank you for being here, Justin. Awesome. Love you too, Jake. You are my heroes. Thank you, Stop Motion Studio. Till all are one, guys. Round 5. Clink. See y'all soon. Have a good night.